It is Friday morning, April 17th, Mexico Beach, Florida. There go the moon. The moon. It's a little cool out here this morning. Lots of seabird activity. Pelicans, gulls, everything else. Early morning here, Mexico Beach, Florida. Friday, what, April 17th, I think. I honestly don't know. I think it's April 17th. If I had to wager money on it, I would say it is the 17th. Not a whole lot going on just yet. A few people here and there heading to work or wherever. We're just gonna go take a stroll down the beach.
One left up there. One left.
He looks like a baby.
A what?
Baby.
I was like watching that badass lady here getting into her car.
Sure are a lot of lard-ass women down here this week.
Listen to you last night. You were sleeping
What happened?
last night. You were loud.
Snoring? You recorded me snoring?
But she said you're not snoring. I recorded you. It was so loud. Can you complain about my snore?
We're just taking a little walk. I hope the wind noise isn't too bad. We'll find out. I have a square of fabric which I cut out and taped over the microphone on this camera, so hopefully that will help reduce the wind noise somewhat, so that you're not just listening to a bunch of garbled sound. I think we'll go now. La 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 la, you can go to hell. La 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 la, and you smell. Dee 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 dee. Boy, it's nice out here. There's a nice looking lady over there. Oh, if her husband wasn't there with her, I believe I'd be tempted to go over there and have a nice little friendly conversation with her. But her husband's with her, so we just won't do that. Which way should we go? Should we go that way? Or should we go that way? Well, there's the sun up there. I'm kind of wanting sun on my face and chest. Looks like I'm going this way, whether I want to or not. I think I see a cracker party over there. Or it could be bread balls. Not judging. Could be bread balls. Could be bacon for all I know. I'm going with crackers. It's a cracker party. I can tell. I can tell by the frenzy, the particular type of frenzy that the gulls are in, that it is a cracker party. Could also be pizza dough. You never know, ladies. You never really know, do you? You never really know if he's been faithful or not. Nothing to see here. Just having a little stroll. Yes. That's some berm there, or whatever you call it. Steep little drop. There's that cracker party. Looks like they might be about to break it up. Somebody might be calling the law on them if they don't watch out. How you bitches doing today? Looks like we got a little love session going on over there. I mean, really, if you think about it, that's all you need, really. Right? Just a little patch of shade to lay under, right? Makes a lot of sense to me. I think that's probably the first time I've seen one of those. Then again, I don't get out much. I just stay up in the North Georgia hills, travel back and forth, home to work, work to home, and again the next day and the day after that. We don't get a whole lot of culture. All this is new. That's not brand new, but it's remodeled. And this was all wiped out in 2018. Everything just blown away, gone with the wind. The old governor down there, it suffered super duper heavy damage, but the overall structure remained, and they've done a lot of work to restore that and bring it back. It's kind of a landmark here. It's really a crappy hotel. I've stayed there twice, and I don't think I would ever want to stay there again. It's just, you know, once you move up from a certain category of tourists to the next rung on the ladder, you tend not to go back. So that brownish colored complex there right between those two houses there, we stayed there. That's very nice. Those are all individually owned condominiums rented out to tourists. Very, very nice properties on the inside. Not bad on the outside either. That girl out there ought to be careful. You don't want a 12, 14 foot tiger shark coming along and ripping your ass in half, taking your lower extremities with it, and coming back a few minutes later for your torso and remaining carcass. It can happen, folks. It can happen. Captain. Well, we got the wind coming right at us now. I imagine that's making a heck of a lot of clutter on that that little microphone cover thing, screened in thingamabob. Yes sir, we're gonna do Cape San Blas over there in July. Of course, the only part of it you can see from here is the end of it, the tip, which is a big state park. That's a long stretch of land, several miles long. Now on the inside over here, that's not the most desirable properties because it's kind of landlocked, big horseshoe shape. But on that side of the Cape is all open ocean. In fact, you get in a boat and you go out that way and you just keep rowing for 2 or 3 weeks or however long it takes. You'll end up somewhere around Aruba, Venezuela, I would imagine. So we like to be on that side of the Cape, where the open ocean is, quite naturally. You see that tiger shark hadn't come along and got that girl yet. Just give it time. You just give it a little more time. Have you never been Meller? Have you never gotten queer? Queer as a $6 bill. Queer as a $6 bill. Yeah. Oh. You ugly motherfucker, you. Yeah. You ugly motherfucker. That's right, you better scat on. Let me come after your ass. I bet you'd be good barbecued over an open fire. And again, he looks like he probably ain't even got an ounce of meat on him. I think I'm gonna make my exit right here. Have you never been Meller? Have you never gotten queer? Queer as a $6 bill. A $6 bill. Have you never been Meller? Have you never gotten queer? Just as queer as a $6 beer. I know, I'm making that up. It's not a real song. Sorry. We'll just be quiet for the rest of this little walk here. I know there's folks out there trying to sleep. I don't want to wake anybody up with my loud singing and my obscene topics. A fairly nice property right there. Hope y'all don't mind me cutting through, but I does what I please. That one, on the other hand, I think I'd pass. I'm a couple of rungs on the ladder above that. I'm good with that. Hell, that ain't bad at all. Oh, there's Killer Seafood right there. They're kind of famous now. They appeared right after Hurricane Michael, because there was no more grocery stores in Mexico Beach. They brought that food truck in and set up shop, and they've been there ever since. Tuna, swordfish, lobster, snapper, grouper, flounder, mackerel, you name it, they got it. Scallops, oysters, scrimps, they got it, folks, they got it. Huh, New Orleans. So I was in my commander's office, and I says, he was a light colonel, by the way. I says, sir, I mean nothing but respect for you. And he says, and you will speak that way to me? I says, yes, sir. He says, sir, all I ever wanted to do was kill. And he says, oh, is that right? And he started signing these papers. You want to kill, you little arrogant son of a bitch? You want to kill? We'll see how bad you want to kill. I knew right then and there. I knew right then and there, that moment. Well, you know what? That's a story for another time. We'll just save that. We'll just save that one for next time. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get back to this video. Making it. This chance in life, I'm taking it. No more fucking faking shit. Fuck all you fucks, you piece of shit. Yes, sir, that sun sure do be hot, shining down on my motherfucking shoulders. Nice sound, why you know. There's the beach right over there, y'all. You there?
No chairs. Maybe I can sit in that swing.
Huh?
The swing.
Well, there's nobody here yet. Still no cars in the parking lot. Sure ain't much to the pool area, is there? You know, I look back on it and I just, sometimes I feel like I should have been court-martialed. Maybe even hung as a traitor. I was arrogant because of my abilities, which exceeded the abilities of others. I was arrogant about it. I was always complaining, always threatening to quit, always threatening to go AWOL. This shit right here, that is so thick. Nobody on earth could walk through that. You'd even have a hard time with that if you had a very, very sharp machete. At the age of 19, found myself smack dab in the middle of a military UFO cover-up. Here's the remaining plot of a property that was wiped off the map right there. For sale. Wow, what a beautiful day it was today. Absolutely beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky all this week here in Mexico Beach. Pristine. I think tomorrow it's going to be sunny and then a few clouds in the afternoon. But thus far, absolutely pristine weather. Couldn't ask for better. What's going on down there? Everybody's done left the beach for the day. Beaches were crowded today too. There's a few stragglers, but they're mostly fishermen. Fishermen and those hardcore sunbathers that just get every last drop of sun that they can possibly get. Yeah, it was a great day. And I've been getting the date wrong all day. I keep saying Friday, April 17th. Well, it's Friday, April 18th. Friday, April 18th, Mexico Beach, Florida, USA. USA, USA, USA. Were you about to call me a cocksucker? Sir, no, sir. Bullshit, I can't hear you. Sir, no, sir. Bullshit, I still can't hear you. Money is tight these days. Are you looking for an affordable, quiet, relaxing, restoring beach vacation this year, my friend? If so, I very, very strongly recommend North Florida on the Gulf of Mexico, or Gulf of America, however you want to say it. I don't judge. But specifically, Mexico Beach, or properties there nearby. The old boss got fired, so we got a new one. I thought the old boss was pretty bad till I met this one. And the first words out of his mouth was, "This is how shit's gonna be." I knew right then he was a sorry motherfucker, and his wife was the ugliest woman I ever laid my eyes upon. I'll tell you something else, he was a sorry motherfucker, sorry